Radio and TV plays a big part in people's lives today, with about 85% of the total world population listening to radio every day. Most of the people who listen to the radio aim at getting to know what is going on in the world around them. Others simply listen just for the music. It's also something people take for granted, with entertainment on tap at the flick of a button.
A motorist has been jailed for 12 years for the manslaughter of a County Durham man in a road rage attack in Dublin. Our reporter...
The accused appointed himself sheriff and enforcer in respect to Mr. Bates' bad and drunken driving. The savagery of the beating...
Hello, my name is Mark, I'm 17 years old and I'm one of the managers here at Cram Media.
Cram Media currently has 2 active broadcasting stations, the main station being a community radio station for the town of South Shields, which goes by the name of Cram FM. The other station being a community TV station which also is set for the community of South Shields, which goes by the name of Cram TV.
I've worked at Cram Media from the very first day it was launched back in 2009, the launch of one of its brands, Cram FM. Since then, I have worked continuously hard to distribute the best of the best towards all brands here at Cram Media.
Cram Media's Cram FM first broadcast on 1st of December in 2009. Ever since the launch, Cram FM has seen a number of presenters join the team and present their own show. Then a year on, Cram Media launched its very own TV station under the name of Cram TV. Mark started in the media world when he was just 12 years old in 2006, when he was inspired to join a popular online radio station called Pulse Radio.
Pulse was the radio I used to listen to throughout most days.
Pulse Radio was an online radio station which broadcast around the world.
They used to play music from rock, pop, music from the 80s, 90s, pretty much accounting all tastes of music basically. One day I come home, logged onto my computer, and I remember putting on Pulse Radio, and I remember hearing an advertisement stating they were recruiting, which immediately encouraged me to submit an application alongside a demo, as radio was something I wanted to do, so I thought, let's go for it, let's submit this application alongside a demo. The demo contained 2 minutes worth of me pretending to be on the radio, and once I'd submitted that, it was about 2 or 3 days later, I received an email, and Pulse stated they wanted me to join aboard their team. And me, radios being something I wanted to do, I was so happy, and at the time I was so anxious to basically get on the radio as well, jump on the gun a little bit. I didn't waste no time, and I got straight to work producing content for my first show. And I remember thinking to myself, I don't want to jump the gun with my first show by playing too much extreme music. And when I say extreme, I don't mean extreme as in explicit language or explicit lyrics, nothing like that. It was more like calm music instead of playing extreme fast music. I remember putting into the playlist Journey with Don't Stop Believing, Rihanna, Please Don't Stop the Music, and other bits of calm music like that. The time ticked by, and before I knew it, it was time to present my first online radio show on Pulse Radio. The top of the hour news passed, and I opened my first show by reading the words of my little script I had produced for my first show. The 2-hour radio hour slot passed by so quickly, and it was time to hand the stream over to the next on-air presenter. After the show, I received an email from the manager of Pulse Radio saying he really enjoyed my show, and it was from then on, that point, I really knew radio was something I wanted to be a part of, and I just really enjoyed presenting one of my first radio shows, and I knew I was going to enjoy the future of radio.
Weeks on, after Mark had presented his first online radio show on Pulse Radio, his radio show started becoming even popular, with the listeners' stats going up, and the number of people getting interactive with the show was just crazy. Mark continued presenting his show until 1 year later, when Pulse Radio announced they were to close due to family reasons.
Yeah, the closure of Pulse Radio just left me devastated. After weeks, months and a year of broadcasting what was turning out to be a very popular show, and of course a really enjoyable show, which I loved presenting the show, it had ended basically. I felt like everything had been taken away from me. It felt like I was being punished. As I just loved presenting the radio show so much, yeah, just gone.
After Mark had took in that his show had ended and he would never be presenting on Pulse Radio again, he started to look for other online radio stations to get involved with. As he was so passionate in radio, he wasn't going to let the closure of Pulse Radio stop him doing the thing he loved, presenting radio shows.
After a few hours of beginning my search for online radio station, I come across a company called 1000 Mics, which stated in their description, broadcast your own talk radio station today. That immediately encouraged me to visit their website to find out more. I did so, and remember looking ahead in the future and picturing myself with my own radio station.
Mark knew it was going to be hard with just himself trying to run a radio station, but he was up for a challenge. Mark signed up to the 1000 Mics website with the station name of Cram 1 FM, and after that he created a logo for the station.
The logo I thought looked rather nice. I played around with different colours, different shapes, different effects, all sorts of different things, until I was happy with what I was looking at.
Mark then went on to his first live scheduled show on his new station, Cram 1 FM.
At that stage, I had my work really cut out, as Cram 1 FM was mainly going to broadcast content of a talk radio station, as it did not have a license to play music. I got straight to work and started creating some scripts for my first show, which was called The Technology Show. Basically, what I did within the talk show, I talked about the latest news, the latest technology news. I remember talking about digital cameras, different film material, and other bits and bobs related to the technology. The show turned out to be a great success, and I went on to do the technology show every week on Cram 1 FM. The station rapidly improved, with new presenters joining the station and listeners discovering the station on 1000 Mics.
It wasn't until 2009 until the next big thing happened. Mark really became serious about having a radio station, and at that stage Mark knew Cram 1 FM was starting to deteriorate, with the number of listeners dropping as the number of presenters presenting on the station fell. Something had to be done. Cram 1 FM closed down, and within a number of months of preparation and money well spent on licenses, websites and new equipment, Cram FM launched on the 1st of December 2009. Since the launch at the end of 2009, Cram FM has been a huge success. Not only has Cram FM engaged in the local community, it has also explored the wider community, with presenters joining the presenting team from all around the country. Cram FM has played a big part in its local community of South Shields, with a number of events being covered on the station. On Saturday the 28th of August 2010, Cram FM broadcast live from the Frederick Street Festival in Frederick Street, South Shields, with famous Little Mix band member and local girl Jade Furwall headlining the festival alongside local boy Jamie Lambert.
Double whammy. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I got your message by the way. I'm calling in sick today, so let's go out for old time's sake. I'll never forget you. said we'd never make it, my sweet joy. Always remember me. We were mischievous.
Families from the local community and the surrounding area turned out to enjoy the fun family-packed day. In the summer of 2011, Cram FM broadcast live from other outside events in South Shields. This time, Cram FM broadcast live from South Shields Amphitheatre with a live music showcase performed by young talented singers from the Cave Community Centre.
You're a part-time lover and a full-time friend. The monkey on your back is the latest trend. I don't see what anyone sees in anyone else, but I kiss you on the train in the shadow of a train. I kiss you once, and you can tell anybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. Now you're in the world. Say the buck of the screw today, feeling high and mighty in every single way. People keep on just taking the mess. Frictions out in the heart, in the yearning of those who are bruised and pulled apart. The beginnings of circuits break and blue sparks flicker. Static shocking made you stop, made you wonder why the cuckoo's stuck inside the clock and the switch turned up and so began.
Cram FM then went on to continue broadcasting from more events in and around its targeted areas of South Shields. At the end of summer 2011, Cram FM made headlines in South Tyneside's local newspaper and around the world on the net. DJ Mark aims to cram in the hours. Mark was planned on presenting a 55 hours radio show to try and raise some money for a charity cancer research. In summer of 2006, Mark and his family lost a truly loving family friend as his life was taken away by cancer. Jimmy, who was a true gentleman and more importantly Mark's dad's best friend, suffered and battled weeks and weeks of cancer until sadly his body couldn't take it no more and he died due to the horrible disease. Mark travelled down south to his uncle's house in Swindon where he attempted the 55-hour radio marathon in aid of cancer research.
Before we did the broadcast marathon, I knew it was going to be a difficult task. But with the press, family, friends and listeners supporting me, I knew I could do it. We managed to raise lots of money for cancer research and we managed to stay in the air for a total of 58 hours, which was a total of 2 days.
Ever since Cram FM's broadcast marathon took place, it has seen lots more presenters joining the station shooting up. This summer, Cram FM has plans to attempt over a 90-hour broadcast marathon. Will this be a success? We will find out as the marathon takes place. The future of Cram FM looks very promising, with a lot more people discovering the radio from South Shields and a lot more people becoming interested in the radio.
It's Labyrinth and Last Time, and before that playing Maroon 5 and Moves Like Jagged right here at Cram FM. Down on the stage playing great music for the great South Shields and the rest of the country at 49 minutes past 1 your Friday afternoon. So how is it going today? Hope everyone is well and is enjoying the show. Not looking too bad out there, the weather this afternoon, but it could be a bit of improvement, but the weather is out of my control. Right, going into another song now. We've got Beyonce and End of Time right here at Cram FM. Don't forget to keep them song requests coming in. Facebook.com/Cram FM.
The ambition is to extend and one day become a community radio station for the town of South Shields. The one thing that really brought the attention to Cram FM's future ambition is, will it be worth investing and spending money on an ambition which may become distinct in the future, as the way music is accessed today is becoming highly demandable. Internet site YouTube has become a highly populated site for accessing music, with over 60 hours of videos uploaded every minute, most of them containing music, and over 4 billion of the videos viewed every day. Could this be the future for listening to music? Podcasts have also become a highly demandable future, with a survey by research firm BMRB found that nearly 8 million Britons will go in search of a podcast in the next 6 months. Could this destroy the radio industry? Is radio coming to an end? With most of new modern cars containing brand new state-of-the-art sound systems with the connectivity of MP3, MP4 players and iPods being able to be connected to the car's sound system, is becoming a much populated feature. Could this be another way of destroying the radio industry? Most motorists listen to car radios simply to receive traffic and travel information which local radio stations provide. In most new modern cars, motorists don't even need to listen to radio to resave traffic and travel updates. They can simply flick through their technological GPS or satellite navigation systems, which are pre-fitted into most modern cars, to find out if there is disruption on the roads. They can even set their chosen destinations on their sat-nav systems, and if the sat-nav receives information that there is a disruption on navigated roads, it will simply recalculate a new chosen route, which will avoid the disrupted road to take you to your destinations. With all these new technological gadgets being developed and introduced to the modern day world, could it have an impact on the way radio is listened to today, or could it play a part in destroying the radio future?